Hello all, welcome. Nobody watching right now, but yeah, welcome along. Welcome to Virtual Montreal.
The track temperature is increasing. It's now 37 Celsius.
Circuit Gilles Villeneuve. Smokey, thanks for joining. Hope you had a good Friday. We are car number 14 of 17 in this lot. Lots of very good drivers. Hopefully we'll be having a good race with Michael. Michael got some damage at the start of last night's race, which was a shame. Sebastian as well might be around our pace. Yeah, Klaus and Adam as well. Klaus Siemens and Adam McDonald. Yeah, should be interesting. I have time to get out of the pit lane. All good. What's the weather doing? It is only 7 kilometers an hour from the south, so bottom of the track. So the wind's going from like the reverse direction down the big straights. The way we're facing right now, roughly. Track has moderate usage. Come into qualifying, some clouds have come over. You'll notice it got dark there for a second. Temperatures dropped from 37 in practice to 33 degrees. Started qualifying. Let's go grab my setup just so that make sure that everything's okay. It's just the iRacing setup that I've tweaked a couple of things on.
All right, Adrian, we've got 2 laps to set a decent time. The track temperature's rising. It's now 33 Celsius.
Got our gears synced. Not quite as much heat as I'd like. Track isn't feeling as grippy as my practice session was. First time lap will be no deploy so that we can save the battery for the second lap.
The leader has just done 1:14.83. Sector 2 is 1.2 seconds off the pace.
I don't know how people get out there and do 14s on their first lap.
The leader has just done a 114.65.
I mean, the way I've been driving, I don't know how they do 14s period, but still.
P6, you're currently 3.5 seconds off the leader's pace. Sector 3 is
turn
0.27 off the pace.
Wretched turn 1 that was.
The guy behind has just done a 123.60.
Stay with me. $15.8. All right. Hey, is it Tomox? I've got a 3080 Ti. NVIDIA 3080 Ti. And a 12700K i7 CPU. So, system's getting on a little. Not super good. It's improved with the latest iRacing update. They introduced fixed foveated rendering. So you may notice if you look to the edges of the screen that there's a bit of blurriness. So that's certainly helped. But I'm at like around 90 frames per second at the moment, which is enough to run the headset. Yeah. Sometimes it drops down quite low though, so you can certainly turn down the quality a lot more to improve the FPS. I know some people who are like, I need, all the frames. I need them smooth. I don't want anything, and then they turn off, everything they can. There's no grandstands. I have trees on lowest quality because I don't mind about the trees, but I want the grandstands there. I want it to look like the circuit that I recognize, and not like a copy built in the middle of a desert. Frames, just having a look. Quality. Yeah, you probably do. Yeah, you'd have a look around and work out what a decent system for modern VR is. Have a look at the specs. You might be. The trouble is VR is a lot of pixels, and it has to render them twice. So, maybe. Bit late to do quali, I think. I don't know how long
That's the end of the session. P11.
End of the session. Yeah, I mean it does depend on. You're probably better off with a single widescreen than with that computer, and that's still going to be a lot of pixels, but yeah. All right, so we're just going to do. Where did I quality 11? Yeah, we're just going to do the standard. Get off these mediums as soon as we can. I've adjusted the fuel. Okay.
Okay, Adrian, this will be a tough race. We're aiming to be in the top 12, 70 laps.
Oh, wow, Michael's still behind us. Yeah, it sounds like you're doing great with that. Vito. Hope you're doing well.
Good luck, guys.
I don't need it. No, we don't need it. We don't need luck. We've got skill. The wind coming straight at our face at the moment. Yeah, been a good day.
This will be a standing start. Okay, mate, get ready. Relax. Go. Car clear left. Left side. Still there. Still there. Clear left.
Sorry about that.
Car right. Clear right. Okay, Adrian, decent start. We can build something from here. The next car is Sebastian, car number 8, and their rating is 3.9.
Flippin' heck.
Ignore that fucker in the mirror. Stick to your line. Nail those exits.
One.
P10. There's an incident in the hairpin. Looks like it's Wake Zurich. Okay, Adrian, hold your nerve. Just keep it smooth. No mistakes. The leader has just done a 118.00.
That's good. DRS is enabled this lap, so we want to... Yes. Didn't want that. Oh, Alvaro is pretty upset. This is no good. Come on, pass us.
Car right. Right side's clear. That's a new fastest lap for Stenison, 1:17.34. The leader has just done 1:17.42. B11. Come on, we can do better than this. Focus on your exits. Keep it smooth. Adrian, the next car is Philip Parker, car number 17. We'll need to pit for fuel by lap 68. The gap ahead is now 0.44.
Come on, Adam.
That lap was a 1:19.44. Sector 2 is 1.1 seconds off the pace. B12 is getting closer. The gap is now 0.7. Quicker than you entering turn 6. Is McDonald, car number 30. On your right. He's still there, clear right. Oh, Adrian, come on mate, defend your position.
Didn't want any part of that. Not sure that was smart by
B12.
Adam to... Might have been just confused about where Robert was going. Yeah, I don't know whether that was... I need to look at the replay. In the instant, I felt like Robert was going into a gap.
On your left. Clear left. Come on, Adrian. Nicely done. The car in front of us is now Roberts, car number 3. And their rating is 5.8.
Cheers, mate. Yeah, he would have had a slowdown after cutting the chicane, so...
That's a new fastest lap for Rook, 17.09.
Didn't slow down so much that I Didn't get the DRS though.
P11, that was a 118.70.
18.7 is a bit slow, Adrian, but
Gap to Robert ahead is now 1.7. McDonald is now on softs.
hey, Mr. Reagan. Oh, the first lap was feistier. I think you joined just after the all caps stopped being sprayed into the text chat. Glad to have you along.
10th position. In front is now 1.4 seconds. The track temperature is increasing. It's now 34 Celsius. Your lap time was 118.71. The gap behind is now 1.9.
Sometimes I wonder what's tighter, the hairpin at the end, towards the end of the circuit, or that hairpin at the start. Pablo's a little faster than we are, which is a shame.
The leader's just done it on 17.27. That lap time was 118.05. That's your fastest lap today. To E10, ahead is increasing. It's now 1.8 seconds. Fastest lap for Chan, 116.78.
Yes, thanks. I'll have that. Have a look at gift DRS in the mouth.
Alright, Adrian, the next car is Philippa, car number 17. That last lap was at 117.65. Car right, clear right.
It's all right, Robert. Pretty experienced campaigner, Robert. Rejoin nice and safe.
Stenison, car number 1, is now leading. 10th position.
Leopold in the lead. What a shock.
The gap in front is now 0.8. Sector 1 is 1.2 seconds off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.7 off the pace. Sector 3 times okay.
Yep, top 3, all friends of the channel.
The gap to Philip Park ahead is now 1.1.
I'm not sure where I'm getting the DRS from there.
The fastest lap for Stenison, 1:16.75.
Handy though. What's going on here? Why are you really slow all of a sudden?
The gap in front is now 0.7. Fastest lap for Stenison, 1:16.35.
Yeah, I don't know.
The gap in front is now 0.7. Your last lap time was at 1:18.06. Sector 1 is 1.1 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.8 off the pace. Sector 3 time is quick. Is now 0.9.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it might have something to do with the fact that these 2 DRS zones, this one and the start-finish straight, should theoretically be on this one detection point, and I don't think iRacing supports that. So they've tried to bodgy it up. So yeah.
That was 1:17.80.
Welcome along, Tobias, as well. Thanks for joining. Hope your Friday's going okay. Whoops.
The gap in front is now
That looked like a wall hit. I screwed that up, didn't I?
Okay, Adrian, run out of track limits. Keep it between the lines. You need to slow down and give back some time. Car right. Still there. Right side's clear. still clear left. Car ahead is Pablo, car number 11, and their rating is 3.3, P12.
I didn't want to fight that from the inside.
The gap ahead is now 0.9.
Of course, the wind is a freaking tailwind into there, isn't it? Yeah, no, it is bugged. There's extra detection points to try and make up for the not being able to link 2, I think.
Lap time was at 1:17.81. You're a second off in sector 1.
Don't have any battery.
The gap to the yellow in front is now 0.7. There's an incident in the hairpin. You think it might be Lyle?
Oh no, not Lyle. Lyle is in front of us though, so I suppose. Oh. A lot of locking, Mr. Ridgway. Don't know that I mean, not that you could really do anything, but defending the inside's never going to work there.
Car in front is Roberts, car number 3, and their rating is 5.8. That lap time was 1:18.14. Okay, Adrian, lap times are pretty consistent.
Didn't realise Robert was nearly a 6k driver. 6k Formula driver. Pretty good.
Front is now 0.8.
I think Robert's a bit of a multi-series
Fastest lap for Stenison on 16.28.
driver though. Hence why I'm able to keep up with a nearly 6k driver. Just fair enough. Different skills, different areas. I did a bad thing and I didn't check my tyre wears after last night's race.
Roberts ahead is now 0.9.
But about halfway was okay. I'm just wondering if I can
B12.
get in early. Whether that's going to help me. It's only medium usage though. This will only be a one-stop race, I hope. Oh,
Incident in turn 8. It looks
Oh,
like
no.
Pablo. Yellow flag.
Rip Pablo.
The gap to Robert. Ahead is now 0.7.
When these the tyres on iRacing roughly match up to the middle of the range of compounds. So when these cars raced in real life, there were actually 5 compounds of tyre. They just only bought a selection of 3 to each weekend. There's 6 now, but this is the middle of the range. So I'm currently on the C3. Right plumb in the middle of the range. Robert ahead, I think, is on the softs. Yep. So Robert's on the C4. And our hard tyre is the C2. Oh, I had tons, mate. So the reason it's only a one-stop race is in real life, this would be the hard tyre that I'm on now, and the soft would be the medium, and then there would be a softer tyre again. I could probably stop on lap 25.
You've just done a 118.15.
Not that I'm that much faster on the soft, but I'm a little bit. We'll see how we're going in a few laps. Michael's managed to catch us.
Gap to 10th position.
That's trouble.
Ahead is now 1.2 seconds. You've just done a 118.10.
I think Michael's gone soft early, but very early. We'd be going on the soft to try and run till the end. I don't think Michael's going to be able to do that. Oh no, Michael's still on his first medium. What am I talking about? Well, iRacing have brought rain to the...
Alexander, please.
series underneath this.
Position 6. We think you'll come out just in front of you.
So the Super Formula
Alexander,
SF23. Has rain tyres? I haven't actually tried them out yet.
Robert, the gap is 0.9. P9. You've just done a 118.03.
Reports are they're pretty good. And iRacing did make a commitment that they'd have all of their cars that, you know, were able to drive in the rain, you know, had a wet weather tyre in real life, to have those tyres built eventually. Luke might have just pitted. if he's fallen out of the top 3, you won't see him unless there's been some information on my screen that I haven't seen. Yeah, he might have had an incident. Oh no.
The gap to Robert ahead is increasing. It's now 1.2 seconds. That lap was a 1:17.77.
Luke's not having the best week.
The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 32 Celsius.
Oh, really? Oof. There's some history there.
Your last lap time was at 1:18.35. The gap to Robert in front is now 1.1 seconds.
Oh, good. I wonder if Philip has issues with the hybrid deployment. Yeah, look at him regenning.
All right, Adrian, the next car is Philippa, car number 17. E9.
Uses up all the battery and then needs to regen for a while. Because he was clipping very early on that back straight. That's pretty early too. See, super slow for a couple laps now.
That was 1:17.92. That's a new fastest lap for Rook, 1:16.22.
I'm not doing any good here, I'm just
The gap to E8.
sucking in dirty air.
0.9.
I suppose I am getting DRSs. Oh, someone is getting wobbly. Yeah, I think I'm boxing.
What's your speed limit in the pits? Pit lane speed limit is 80 kilometers per hour.
Take a risk.
100 meters. 50 meters.
Won't be the most lightning pit stop I've ever had.
Front left, 81.
Entry was pretty
right
ordinary.
Rear, 82. You're all clear. Stay behind the line. Incident in Wall of Champions. We think it might be on your right. There's an incident in turn 7. It looks like we're up clear right. Got cold tyres. We need to get some heat into them. The car in front of us is Chan. Car number 15. B licence.
It's all good.
There's an incident in turn
Chan
4.
was
Looks like it's Alexandra.
E3 last night, so
The gap to E12 ahead is increasing. It's now 1.6. Robert is pitting from P9. Expect him to come out a bit behind you. P12.
we'll need to stop again, do you reckon?
Gap to P11 ahead is increasing. It's now 2.8 seconds. That was on 17.90.
Oh yeah, already been on those tyres for 26. I think I say that's one of the reasons they're so much faster than me. Hashtag racing driver excuses.
The gap to P11 ahead is increasing. It's now 3.8 seconds.
I'd personally be surprised at 68. mind you, I did what, 30, and it was basically 1% per lap.
Good lap. That's your quickest so far.
Well, we'll see. Another pit stop would work well for us.
Michelle is now on softs. Front is now 4.2. That lap time was 17.02. That's your quickest lap in this session. Robert behind is pitting now.
Oh, what happened to Robert? It'd certainly be impressive. Chan can do that and finish in front of me. Fair play. I think I'd have to take that one on the chin. No, yeah, fair dues. That's some sort of height of his powers, Perez or Hamilton stuff, that. Luke's gone. Bye, Luke.
The leader, Stenison, is pitting. That last lap was on 17.51.
Suddenly, everything's opened up behind us.
The gap to Chan ahead is increasing. It's now 5.2 seconds. The leader is now on softs, E12.
I heard you had an incident, Luke. Yeah, really upset you're already in my chat, mate, but...
You had plenty of room to figure that out.
Thanks for contributing to my... thanks for contributing to my viewer numbers anyway. I don't know if I need to be pushing or if this pace is okay.
The gap ahead is now 5.7.
That sucks, mate. Early on, people just... I don't feel like they're leaving enough margin for the cold tyre. I don't know when your incidents happened. I know one of yours was a little later on in the race, but maybe I'm just way too cautious. But it's like great. You got it pulled up this time. Looked a bit dicey to me.
You've just done a 117.16. The leader's pitting now.
Florian in. I assume that Leopold will take back the lead. Unless Leopold hit traffic and Florian's managed an overcut.
New fastest lap for Stenison, 116.13.
Yeah, it's hugely frustrating,
the leader
mate.
is now on softs.
I mean, crashes where you can do something about it are frustrating, but often unless you have cat-like reflexes and freaking foresight of Nostradamus.
The gap in front is now 5.6.
Alright, we see if we've undercut Michael here.
Blake Zurek is now on softs, P11. That lap time was 116.80. That's your best lap in this session.
And we have. Good stuff. He'll be coming back at us though. No doubt. And the biggest problem, apart from the IR loss, mate, is the track time you lose. Well, the
Lyle is now on softs.
race lap time. Nothing like race laps to help you come to grips with a circuit like this. That
Chan in front is pitting.
Bryce, how you doing?
P10. Okay, Adrian, we're halfway home. Fuel's going to be tight. We're not sure you'll make it to the end.
Oh, Jim, I'm sure I will.
The car ahead is McDonald, car number 13.
Oh, maybe I won't. Could be right, Jim.
That's a new fastest lap for Stenison, 115.82. The gap to P9. Ahead is now 8.1.
I'm doing okay, Bryce. Apart from realising I haven't been watching my lap end screens. Are you green? Are you green? Are you green?
That lap was
Yeah, we like green blocks.
17.69. Sector 2 is 0.9 off the pace.
Do one more lap of saving.
The leader has just done 115.62. The gap to Blake Zurek behind is now 8.2 seconds. You've just done a 118.16.
Alright, let's just remember to keep an eye as we go across the start line. If anyone happens to be watching when I go across the start line,
115.41.
and you see red, you don't think I've noticed, just type red in, fuel red in the chat, that'd be great. Because if I keep going this speed, Michael is gonna Michael will overtake me for sure. Don't know where I am. I'm P10 at the moment, but I don't know where I am overall.
Donald ahead is pitting.
So still got pit stops happening. Are we red or are we green? Green. Good.
E9. Adrian, the next car is Philippa, car number 17.
I'll be honest, amongst this company where I'm car, 14, I'll take a P8, every day of the week. Thanks to Tobias. Tobias, one of my chief chat-engineers.
It's getting closer. The gap's come down to 5.3 seconds. They're faster than us into Wall of Champions.
Oh shit. Bloody hell, Adrian. Don't overthink things.
That lap was a 117.77. Your lap time was 117.11. The gap behind is now 1.4.
Which setup were you using? Did you have a home cooked one or? Yeah, that's what I'm on. I think there's probably something, a couple of tweaks that put a bit more front end into it might help.
Philip up ahead is pitting.
But I don't know what they are, so just running stock. Bit of fuel taken out.
Philip is now on softs, P8. The driver in front of us is Sebastian, car number 8, and their rating is 3.9.
In between the two teammates. Don't know if anyone else held their breath then. I certainly was.
Behind is now 4.2. You've just done a 17.19. The leader has just done a 115.29.
Gee, I wish I could do a hairpin like that every time. Woohoo!
That's your quickest lap in this session. Gap to Wake Zurich behind is now 4.0.
Oh, wow.
Okay, Adrian, the next car is one lap behind. Your lap time was at 1:16.82. Sectors 1 and 2 are 0.6 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.31 off the pace.
I think I've already done all the fuel saving I need. Yeah. I mean, as you note, Tobias. Oh, sorry, Paul. Well, as Paul and Tobias would know, as the fuel burns off, you're pushing less weight, so you use slightly less. So there was just a crossover point where my usage was going to be higher than what I had available. And of course, the usage goes down as the fuel goes down as well.
The gap to E9 behind is now 3.7 seconds. 8th place. That lap was at 1:16.87. Sector 1 is 0.8 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.6 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.2 off the pace.
I wish this was just my pace, but it's not. Stop driving so goddamn fast, Michael. Oh, yeah, it's hard work though, Smokey. As I was saying last night, I really enjoy lapping here, but it's hard work. All that low speed stuff, you've got to really pull the wheel around. And you go through corners like that and you tense up and you can't help it.
That lap was at 1:16.59.
Really a surprisingly great circuit for GP racing. Like, yes, your main passing areas are DRS assisted, but really test the driver's skill. Well, cross fingers, Bryce, everything's been going smoothly for last night and tonight. IMAX did say that they'd found something.
Lap times are pretty consistent.
Based on my logs, and that they've managed to fix it. I know in something as complicated as what we're doing here with these VR headsets these days and modern driver stacks, it's never 100% given, but promising so far. Slow down, Michael. So I get on the radio and ask him to slow down.
Behind is now 2.9 seconds. You're a second off the pace in Sector 1. Sector 2 is 0.5 off the pace. You're a tenth off the pace in Sector 3. The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 30 Celsius.
Not like that. Oh yeah, just slightly red. Flippin' heck.
That lap was at 1:17.58.
But yeah, as you say, the leader is 3 seconds behind. I thought I was pretty safe with fuel, but I guess not so much.
Sorek is gaining on you. The gap's now 0.9. They're quicker than us entering turn 1.
Fuck. Come on, Leopold.
Blue flag. Blue flag. Right side. Hold your line. Clear right. Car right. Right side's clear. Don't panic.
Now we're Gucci.
P9. Come on, mate. We really need to get the hammer down now. Car in front is Wake Zorek. Car number 9, and their rating is 3.8.
Don't mind Michael passing me, but Michael bought friends.
Use all the track, force them to find the gap. They're quicker than us entering turn 1. You've just done it on 17.14.
Yeah, 92 would have been enough. I put 90 based on my race last night.
into Wake Zurich. In front is now 1.0. There's an incident in the hairpin. It looks like Robert. That lap time was 1:16.23. Sector 1 is 0.8 off the pace.
This is tough racing for me.
Blue flag.
Now we've got Florian coming through.
Track limits, watch those lines. You need to slow down a bit if you don't want a penalty. 10th position. Okay, Adrian, the next car is Philippa, car number 17.
.5 of brake bias, that's what that was.
The gap behind is now 0.7. Philippa in, the gap is now 0.32. There's an incident in turn 8. Looks like it's McDonald.
Still too many laps to go.
That's your fastest lap. seconds.
Honestly, on top 10, can we just red flag it now? I'd be happy with that. Flippin' heck. Drop a 10th, I'm overtaken from behind. Gain a 10th, I've got to fight the dirty air in front.
The gap behind is now 1.3. That last lap was at 1:16.60.
I'm glad I had a quiet race last night to just get the track back in the front of my mind, you know.
The gap to E9 ahead is now 1.3.
I'm also glad that it's really low wind tonight. Yeah, illegal DRS. Fight the system.
Your last lap time was at 1:15.78. Okay, Adrian, you need to pass this track. You're losing too much time. Clear left.
Ooh. How close do you want your racing?
Come on, we can have this bastard.
We can't if I do that, Jim. It's incredible, these cars, the slightest bit of extra torque, all of a sudden you've got a wheel spin and you drop 2/10. You're out of DRS and it takes laps to recover. Hey, Mark. Welcome along. I think we can have that bastard. Or we could have. Before my right foot got too excited.
The gap to Philip Up in front is now 1.7 seconds. Your lap time was 17.01. Okay, Adrian, you're reeling. Fill it back in. The gap's now 1.3 seconds.
I'd like to say I had a bit more to give, Mark, but it's been a race. I was in a freaking 3-car train for most of the start of the race, and then I pitted and ended up in another freaking scrap for the last third of the race. But we'll see.
That lap time was 1:16.68.
Now, Adrian, not that much curb in this car. The W12, you just used to launch it over curbs left, right and centre.
The gap to Philip Park ahead is increasing. It's now 1.9. We think P2 has gone off in turn 8. Yellow flag.
Oh no, Florian. Oh. Sorry to see that, Florian.
The gap to Philip Park ahead is increasing. It's now 2.4 seconds. That lap was at 1:16.48.
Yeah, he'd hit something because he was doing a spin when just before I arrived.
Incident in the hairpin. We think it might be Robert.
Robert, unfortunately. Made a couple of too many mistakes this race. So, yeah, Florian's still alive, still in P2. You need to be in 5th there.
The gap to Philip Park ahead is now 2.0. The lap time was at 1:16.81.
So if there's damage,
All right, Adrian, that's good consistency.
depending on how
Keep it
slow
up.
Florian's going, it could get spicy towards the end. Don't even know. We're inside 10 laps.
The jump behind is now 2.4.
Because Paul was teasing me about 11 laps to go in chat a little while ago. What do we got? 5 laps. Well, 4 laps for us. Oh,
The gap to E11 behind is now 2.3 seconds.
yep, and it's been kind of maintaining, so we're good there.
That was a 116.54.
Hey pup, kinda can't help you out at the moment. Only a few laps to go, mate. Sit down, I'll be with you in a sec, Annie. Unfortunately, I'm solo at home at the moment, so I've just had the barest brush of a furry muzzle on my leg after a
2 laps left.
pitter-patter of paws.
Chan is gaining on you. The gap is now 1.1 seconds. They're faster than us into turn 1.
Something like that. Yes, Annie.
Car in front has just posted a 115.18. Last lap. You've just done a 116.93.
I made sure to take her out earlier in the evening, so she should be able to last till the end of the race without being uncomfortable. Possibly she's heard some possum or something from outside, wants to go chase it.
Sorry for that. I'm trying to get a hot lap.
So I may need to just take the checkered and finish the stream straight up. Unfortunately, won't be able to review incidents. Apologies for that. Unless people want to hang around. Well, no, I'll just finish up the stream.
Position. Okay, that's the end. Good finish, mate. Well done.
Great racing, all that was super fun, but super sweaty. I was really thinking about asking you to slow down in the middle of the race there, Michael.
Didn't catch that?
In the last part of the race, I was thinking about getting on the radio and asking you to slow down a bit. You were driving too fast, mate. Well done.
Thank you. I found some pace on the way. That's for sure. Thank you. Thank you. Great race.
go. All right. Take a really quick look at the start while I'm getting some gear off. That was a pretty good start. Saw the car in front go left, so I went right into a gap, right behind Sebastian. I knew I could push it up behind Sebastian. Oh yeah, just sliding off the curb. If we didn't get on the curb, would have been a bit better. And then I didn't want to go side by side through there, so I backed out a bit, and that lost us a bit. And just very quickly, since Luke came in the chat, I kind of want to see what happened to Luke. Nick's in front here. Okay. Sniffing around.
That's the end of the session.
Oh no. Oh, yeah, just a mistake with the braking point there. A bit of target fixation, trying to leave it as late as possible. And yeah, oh, mate, that's so unlucky. Ooh. Well, everyone, sorry to have to run, but got to look after the dog. Luke, terrible, mate, terrible. You know, yeah, what to say? Sorry to see that. Yeah, I better go look after the dog. And yeah, thanks for joining us, everyone. Really appreciate you joining my race in the chat. And yeah, catch you on the weekend for some more streams. See you in the Stuffies Discord if you want to join. Catch you later.